Hi, girls.
Hi guys.
Welcome once again to the Youth Hub. Today, we are going to be discussing a very interesting topic, which
Okay.
is also filled with a lot of information. It's basically overcoming your fears.
Okay.
Yes, overcoming your fears. In our previous videos, you hear us talking a lot about taking risk and
Not giving up.
not giving up,
Yeah.
avoiding giving up through fears. Yeah, basically. So we basically talk about fears in most of our videos and you overcoming it. But we've not really had a video where we
Highlights.
spoke or highlighted
Yeah.
how to do it. So today we're going to be giving you guys the information that we've gathered and our basic our own idea of it. So
Okay.
when we say overcoming your fears, when we say overcoming, the word overcoming, how do you understand overcoming?
So to overcome something is basically to maybe move past it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
So if something is hindering you, the measures that you can put in place to move past
Mm.
that thing. Yeah. That's to overcome something.
Okay, that's good. I also understand overcoming as conquering.
Okay.
Conquering something in order to achieve one thing or the other. Yes, or conquering something that hinders you from actually achieving or pursuing one goal or the other.
Okay.
So that is my understanding of overcoming. Please let us know what your understanding of overcoming is in the comment section. We'll be glad to read and also have more information on it. Okay, now overcoming your fears. So overcoming your fears from our understanding of the word overcoming, it basically means conquering your fears or not letting your fears hinder you from achieving one goal or the other.
Yeah.
Now, what are some of the things that you personally think that prevents people from overcoming their fears or that cause people to fear? Yeah.
Okay. So first off, I'll say failure.
Mm.
Yeah.
Failure. Okay.
I also see
That's a
lack
big
of
one.
courage. That's another one.
Mm.
And comparing yourself to others. So basically, I'm listing them right now, and I'll
Okay.
actually break them down.
Okay. Sure.
So comparing yourself to others. First off, some people will be living lives that are very lavish and very, beautiful lives, and then looking at it, and then that one and comparing yourself to it, it might seem overwhelming, and it might put that kind of fear in people that they will never be able to attain that, and then this also leads to them giving up. So this is one whole a whole point on its own.
Yeah,
I
okay.
I
Let
said
before you move on
okay.
to the next point, I also like to touch on this. So comparing yourself to others, most people actually build up fear when they hear stories of other people. I mean,
Yeah,
maybe let's take a pregnant woman for example. When you're pregnant, you always want to get no when even when you're in any situation at all, you always want to get information about that particular situation you are in
yeah,
before you kind of like pass through it entirely. So let's take a pregnant woman for example. When a pregnant woman is pregnant, wait, what am I saying? Yeah,
yeah,
when you're pregnant, you always want to find out more about the pregnancy. So from other people, you'd hear because it's the world consists of a lot of people. People have their own stories or
experiences.
experiences. So maybe you've heard of multiple stories where one person is always losing his or her child when
Yeah,
one person is always losing her child due to
complications,
complications, exactly, complications, or you hear of one person who cannot give birth naturally but has to go through the
cesarean
cesarean
section.
section and a whole lot, and then this puts fear in you. So this is you are actually building up fear because once you hear of a case like this, you try to find out if there are more cases like that
Yeah.
instead of you looking on the bright side and looking at other good
So the
stories
the
or
successful
experiences,
stories.
yeah, or looking at the end result of it. I mean, when the child finally comes, the joy that comes with it and all, you end up looking more into people who have facing worse experiences. So
Yeah.
this builds up fear.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah. So that's comparing. Very,
yes,
very.
that is
Thank you. Thank
comparison.
you very much.
Yes,
Okay. Now with I mentioned failures, right?
yeah. Oh, after we'll
So
definitely look at the positive sides of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So with the failures, I think it aligns very well with the comparing
Mm,
because, as you said, most people have gone through maybe the pregnancy
yeah.
as an example.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they had complications where they
Yeah.
lost their child. So all of that are the failed attempts. And
Yes.
looking at
Yes.
all of this is going to put fear in you, and then
Mm-hmm.
that kind of fear is going to prevent you from taking another step.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
So you have to overcome your fear. I'm telling you, the reason why you need to overcome your fear right now is because otherwise you'll be stuck at that same
Exactly.
point.
Exactly.
Yeah. So with the failures like this, it might not only be pregnancy. There are so many other scenarios I can
Yeah.
give.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
an example, maybe in an example is the NBA draft. You see some people who train their entire lives and then on draft day they will not even get drafted, and that fear alone might actually prevent you from training to actually entering into the draft itself. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So all of this is as a result of the fear from people's failures or
Yeah.
from your personal failures.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like failures, for example. I mean, maybe you want to become a medical doctor or maybe a surgeon, in fact.
Yeah.
But then here's the case where you see you continuously keep looking or diving into situations where surgeons have lost patients because of this and that, and then you feel like you're going to make that same mistake. So here's the case where you don't even want to take that step anymore. You
Yeah.
want to back down. This is your fear building up in you. Yeah, now let's look at how can someone um overcome these challenges. I'll let me start. I think,
Okay.
for example, risk taking. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, risk taking, for instance. For example, let's take the doctor example I gave. You've not tried it yet. You have not been in that situation yet. You are now striving to reach there. You are now aiming to be one. You get it?
Yeah.
So once you start seeing all of this, what you should do is to look at the positive side of things. Don't always be so in don't be so occupied or so oh, there's one word I want to
Overwhelmed.
use. Not overwhelmed per se, but then let's just say don't delve too deep into the negative sides of it, into those don't look too much into those who have um failed one way or the other in those things, and keep watching more of that. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Don't get too involved in looking at the negative sides. Also look at the positives and try to take steps. I mean, start working towards it. Start trying to, and then also, while even if you are looking at the negative sides of it, look at the things they did wrong. That can help you to, know where to go, where not to go, what to do and what not to do.
Yeah.
Yes. So take risks, but then take risks that
Calculated risks.
okay, yes, yes, exactly. Take calculated risks. So don't focus your energy or your time all on doing all on how do I put it? All on researching or watching people who have failed or who have gone through this or that worst experience.
Yeah.
Take your time to also look at the things they did wrong and how you can do it better. Yes, that is my understanding of it. What do you also think? Is there something you can say about this?
Yeah. You should be courageous.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Someone
very
once said
much.
to me that courage is not the absence of fear, but then it is the willingness to take action even though you are afraid.
Mm,
So yes, being courageous, see, being afraid is completely normal. It's a normal thing.
it's
But
a
then,
feeling.
yeah, in the Bible, there are like what 360 or 366 what fears that there's something like that. I don't really remember specifically. Yes. So basically, every single day, fear will hit you. But then God has given you the ability to overcome the fear. So what was I saying?
Okay, let me help.
Courageous, yeah, be courageous. So though you be afraid, though you be scared, though you be afraid to fail, all of these things are going to hit you. Just be courageous, be willing to take action even though you are feeling all the pressure from the fear, from the inability to accomplish the task and all of those kinds of things. So get slowly but surely, as you keep building courage over time, you actually just overcome the fear and be like, why not, let just risk it all and just do it.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, don't have a lose mindset.
Yeah.
So conquer your fear rather than let your fear conquer
Conquer
you.
you, yeah.
Like he said in the Bible, God has given us, I'll call it tablets of fear.
Okay.
Yes, when you have a headache, there are tablets that you take, paracetamol and all that, etc. Okay, let's move on from that. Yes, so I call this tablets of fear. God has assured us that even if you are afraid,
Yeah.
there are things that are put in place for you, so you're not supposed to even be scared.
Yeah.
For example, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. This is straight from the Bible. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. So there shouldn't be a fear of you being attacked. because you've already been assured that no matter what is cast against you, you are going to be safe, you're going to be secure, you're going to be protected. And then also, greater is he that is in you than he that is in the whole world.
Can I add up to? Then
Okay,
no weapon formed against you shall prosper. It didn't say the weapons won't be formed against you.
exactly.
You will see them coming, or you might not see them coming. But I
Yes,
said they shall not prosper. So
yes,
don't
they
be
shall not
afraid.
affect you in
So
any way.
yes, do not be afraid to tackle the situation.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly. And then greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. I mean, you have something greater in you. You have someone bigger and
Yeah.
better. I mean, there's this quote that I actually love. Um, let your problems know that your God is bigger
Yeah.
than them.
Yes. Very true.
Yes. So I mean, you should also look into the Bible or into the word, read more devotionals, affirm more, and then you can be able to overcome your fears through
Yeah.
this.
Very very true.
Yes. Is there any other thing we'd like to add?
No, I think that's it for today.
Okay, so that is it for today. I would only want to tell you that do not let your fear overcome you. Rather, you overcome your fear.
Yeah.
Take risks, be bold, be courageous. It's okay to look at negative sides of things, but then look at it with the mindset that you're going to find a better way to do this. You're going to find a better way to do that. Don't just look at it and start sulking or lamenting or feeling you're going to make the same mistake. Instead of thinking you're going to make the same mistake, rather look at what you can do to avoid that same
That mistake.
mistake.
Yes. Very very true.
Yes. So that is it for today, guys. We hope you really enjoyed this video. Please put down in the comment section your thoughts on this and how you think people can overcome their fears. Yes. Another way you can also overcome your fears is actually doing what you're scared of. I
Yeah.
mean, let me
Over
give
time
an
it will become
example.
natural.
Yes,
Yeah.
let me give an example. Maybe you're someone who is should I scared of I want to give something light, not too deep. Maybe you're someone who is scared of should I say height? Okay, if you're scared of height, you can try living maybe on um a first floor or yes,
Yeah.
yes, I've got this. There are people that actually do overcome their fears in order to they make videos to overcome their
Yeah.
fears. So maybe if someone is scared of heights, they end up taking the person to
The
these
highest build.
building,
Yeah.
or they end up making the person do skydiving or these kind of fun activities, and then you notice that with
Over.
time
Yeah.
all this
That fear
you've
just leaves
overcome
the
the fear.
person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's also one way to look at it.
So
Yeah.
taking
Okay.
action on your fears.
Exactly,
Okay.
taking action. Yes.
Yeah. Very
So
very.
always remember, don't let your fear overcome you. You have to overcome your fear. Fear is nothing. If you want to make your fear big, it will grow big. But if you make your fear disappear or little, it will be. It's how you put it or how you attack it,
Yeah.
how you control it. Yes. So yeah, remember, greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. And yes, don't let your fear overcome you. Mm. So is there
That
anything like that?
that's it for today.
Okay, so please, guys, please subscribe to this channel. Comment down below your thoughts on this. Like the video, share, and
Subscribe.
yes, and we'll see you guys in the next video.